kind of 45 years old now, I think, since the first band started. I suppose socially, some of the things that were being written about might be different in the specifics of it, but I think the sentiments that they're really songs about people, just people in very ordinary lives, and whether it's about stories that have been seen on television, stories in the news, or being young or being dumped by a girl, or all the kinds of things. I think the songs were just beautifully constructed and very eloquent in the ordinariness of English spoken in a very kind of ordinary way. It's not high poetry, even though there are some songs that are obviously extremely poetic, but I think that is part of what a lot of Dire Straits was about back then.
A The Dire Straits Experience előadásában ma este felcsendülnek az ikonikus zenekar dalai. Hát ugye már 30 év telt el, amióta feloszlott a zenekar. Az elmúlt 10 évben a Dire Straits egykori tagjai Chris White és Terence Reese énekes-gitáros viszik tovább az örökséget, és mutatják be azt a formációt, amely most következik itt a jubileumi évadban.
This started because I was asked to put a band together to play some Dire Straits music for a charity concert in London. And we thought it was just going to be for one night. That was all. So we got the band together, we rehearsed, we played the night. It sold out completely. And over the next few weeks, people were calling and saying, could you do it again? And could you do it again? So we did a few more, and now we're here on a world tour. For me, the thing is, I always loved playing with Dire Straits. I think Mark wrote some fantastic songs, so I really enjoy playing them. Even now, I enjoy playing them. So it's not so much that I wanted to do it; it's that people seem to want us to do it. People keep coming. People keep buying tickets. So thank you. So I think that's more the situation, really.
I was quite skeptical. I didn't know whether there would be much interest in it, not because of what I thought of the music. I just thought that the fact that it's so tied up with Mark specifically, and it's so tied up with a certain time, that I wasn't sure we could expect, 3 generations later, for people to be interested enough to come and watch it on the kind of scale that was being suggested. I'm very happy to have been proved wrong, because it's been a lovely journey, and working with Chris is just been wonderful.
I've been playing violin before that from about 10, but one night I saw somebody playing saxophone on TV, and I just thought it was the best thing I'd ever heard. And went to school the next day and said to the music teacher, I'd really like to play saxophone. And they had one saxophone in a cupboard. He said, take this home and see what you can do. I think I'm one of the luckiest men on the planet, because I love playing saxophone. I get to do this even at this age. I still get to play in front of people. So I'm having a great time. The location's beautiful, actually. We do play for bigger audiences, and we've played some very big ones recently in the south of France, which was great. But we also play, when we work in the Netherlands, for example, we play some smaller clubs, maybe 1,500 people, something like that, maybe even 1,200. And there's an intimacy on those shows, which sometimes in a big venue you can lose a bit. So I'm always happy playing anywhere. We all are, actually. I've had quite a lot of Tokaj wine, the sweet, the dessert wine. Yeah, I've had quite a lot of that in the past. But a friend, I have a friend whose father is Hungarian, and he knows this region very well. He says there's a dry Tokaj wine, which he says is even better than the sweet one. So maybe I'll have a quick look for that today. But yeah, great to be here. Thank you.